Our next guest is one of the most influential businesswomen in technology globally. As the former CTO for Estee Lauder, she's also an advocate for women in STEM and a career Ironman triathlete.
She does it all. She's also the author of Grit and Grind, 10 Principles for Living an Extraordinary Life. C-suite executive Rhonda Vetere is here now. Welcome to Great Day.
Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Ellen.
You just do it all. How do you do it all?
Yes.
It's such an open-ended question. But I wanted to start with being in technology, especially being a female in technology.
Yes.
What is that industry like now, and how important is it for other young women to get involved?
Great question. What is the industry like now? There are more women, but quite frankly, they're not enough. And growing up here in Washington and DC area, I saw that. So I devoted my life to STEM, and we need more women in technology. We really do. And I'm all about promoting that through sports.
Yeah, you have this combination, right? The sports and STEM. How do they relate, and then how does it become? How many triathlons have you done?
I've done 92 races, 70.3s over 16, and running through Africa 55 miles for the girls, for women's empowerment through sports. So it's very, very important through sports. And I think it's the mindset, quite frankly, that Kristen and Ellen, that if you take sports, the discipline, the focus, you have to have a goal. When you show up, you have to be ready, or you will hurt yourself.
True.
So and you have to know where you're going, just like in business. What's the end goal? What's the business outcome? How do I get there? How do I lead a team? So I bring that sports discipline to a high performance culture, and I'm a swimmer at heart. So the swim lanes, I use that in parallel.
You're a swimmer at heart. Really, you do it all. It's crazy.
Well, and you look to with sports, and it's not just the team getting together, but I mean those individual sports that, like swimming. I mean, it's a team sport, but you're competing with yourself.
Correct.
Tennis, golf, things like that. You still have that team work together aspect, but it's about you and focusing on being your best.
Yes, your best. I know it's 2023. What is everyone's goal? Write it down daily. Just move. Amazing what movement does. They say movement's medicine.
Yeah.
And I believe in that. And you need to do it for yourself. Ellen and Kristen, most people go out there and they're all about the data and they get hurt. They try to do it to just compete. But I say always look inside and do something for yourself every day. And sports is the outlet, and it inspires other people to get better in and out of the workplace.
You're inspiring us.
Yes, I did a deep dive on your Instagram yesterday. One tip that you were giving people: value your time more than possessions. Why do you say that?
You know, life is about moments, not things. Time is currency. We live in a time that everything is evolving so quickly. So where you spend your time, where you show up, who is in your circle, just make sure you're very intentional. Last year, my word was intentional. This year, it's grounded. Gratitude is just G's. Let's just, not for grit and grind, but let's just get focused and be grounded around us and help inspire others to be the better version of themselves.
What would you say to women and men, because we want to empower them as well, but like 2023, they're thinking they're kind of not happy where they are in their life. If they're trying to find their passion, they're trying to find their lane, their swim lane.
Yes, thank you, Kristen. Do they have a mentor that's outside of their comfort zone, not in their industry?
Okay.
And I think that's important because we always lean in or lean out to someone who's in the same industry. So get someone who's different, who inspires you differently.
Right.
And hopefully we're doing that today, as we're all, and who you want to mind mold with. So think differently, put in the calendar once a month, get out of your comfort zone. I mean, cooking was great just moments ago.
That's not my comfort zone.
I know. Mine either.
It can be uncomfortable, but it's where you're going to see the growth, right?
Yes, that's where moments happen. And it doesn't have to be a race, but STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math through sports is where I tend to do it. But the men, please also be challenged, and we'll give you a goal as well.
That's great.
Rhonda, thank you so very much. We could talk to you all morning, but some great things that you're leaving us with. And you can learn more about Rhonda and check out her book. It's called Grit and Grind, 10 Principles for Living an Extraordinary Life.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.